Hey friends, Ashish here from Guiding Tech, and today we are doing the gaming review of the CREO Mark 1. The phone runs on MediaTek Helio X10 CPU is clocked at 1.9 GHz octa-core processor, and it also has a Power VR GPU which is G6200 and has a 3 GB of RAM, which is a good configuration on pen and paper, but let's see if it delivers that while gaming. Now, starting with the temperature readings, and we are getting around 33 degrees Celsius at the back of the CREO Mark 1, and at the front also the readings are the same. And just to be clear, this video is being recorded in a non-AC environment. So now that we are all ready, let's play some games on the Mark 1. Now the first game is Survey Surfer 2, and I would like to remind you guys that this is the second unit of Mark 1 that was shipped to us by CREO. In the first one, there were a lot of issues even in the basic gaming, but now as you can see, the game is running smoothly on the device and there are no lags and frame drops. Even the touch response is so much better. So yes, start is quite impressive from what we saw the last time. Now moving on to the second game, that is Riptide GP2. And it's a bit high-end game with physics and water splashes involved, and you get to ride a speedboat in a racing game. Now as you can see, the game is running smoothly on the device and there is no lags and frame drops, and I'm quite impressed and surprised, I would say, because on the previous unit it was giving us some lags, but in this Mark 1 everything is so smooth. There is no lag in controls also, and overall a decent gameplay. Moving on to Nova 3. Now I was having some serious doubts about the device, but to my surprise the game was playable. There are a few frame drops occasionally, but the gameplay was playable and the controls were also smooth, and the speakers that are on the right hand side, the speaker grills, the sound was also decent for a room. The device takes a little while to load the games while you're changing the stages, or if you're loading the game from the scratch, but after that things are quite smooth. Asphalt 8 running on the highest settings, and well, you can see there are some lags and frame drops. Now if only the Mark 1 had a full HD display rather than the 2K for the Helio X10, the story would have been a bit different. But well, for now the Asphalt 8 is not playable on the highest settings, but on the medium settings, however, things changed and the game was quite playable. Now still I saw some minor frame drops, but nothing that comes in between your play. But if you seriously want your game to be like completely lag free, go for the lowest settings where things are as smooth as butter. Now up at number 5, and the last game that we will be testing on the Mark 1 is Modern Combat 5, and it's my favorite scene on the boards on the first stage itself. Now the device is taking care of the game quite smoothly and there is no lag and frame drops, and I'm quite impressed after what I saw on my last Mark 1. Now guys, that was the overall gaming on the CREO Mark 1, and let's have a look at the final temperature readings after 30 minutes of gameplay. Now talking about the heating on the Mark 1, the area near the camera reached around 43 degrees Celsius after 30 minutes of gameplay, but the surrounding area were around 40 degrees. Now the front had the reading of around 38 to 39 degrees Celsius, which is okay, and the glass back panel minimizes the effect of heating and it's way better than the metal finish. The benchmark scores on the CREO Mark 1 were also better this time, but I would say they're still on an average, and the Geekbench scores were also good. So all in all, I can say that you can get a decent gaming experience on the CREO Mark 1 with the 2K display. Now I also would like to say that this is a good work, CREO, but I am expecting a better performer the next time. Now don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. This was Ashish from Guiding Tech, and I hope to see you in my next video. Till then, take care and have a wonderful day.